The news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos State government lauds president's wives on commitment to renewed hope initiatives as midwives, nurses receive professional kits. NAFDAC clarifies stance on ban of sachet alcohol nationwide. On a foreign scene, France set to open high-security prison in French Guiana, Amazon jungle. And in sports, Bielsa Queens players receive 400,000 naira each for winning 2025 Nigeria Women Football League. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. The Lagos State government has applauded the wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, for her commitment to improving the quality of lives, promoting the standard of healthcare service delivery, and deepening collaboration with stakeholders under her renewed hope initiatives to women, children, and the vulnerable in the state. Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, stated this at the launch and distribution of professional kits to midwives and nurses in Lagos State under the Renewed Hope initiative by Mrs. Tinubu. Speaking at the event organized by the Office of the First Lady, Lagos State, in conjunction with Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, LSPHCB, at the banquet hall, Lagos House, Ikeja, Mrs. Sanwo-Olu, in her keynote address, described the program as a moment of honor geared towards championing various initiatives which include empowering health workers in the 6 geopolitical zones towards ensuring better life for families. Also speaking, wife of the Deputy Governor, Oluremi Hamzat, said the Renewed Hope Health intervention by the First Lady of Nigeria was a testament to the power of purposeful leadership to empower and improve the lifelines of frontline workers to enhance service delivery in primary healthcare centers. Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, Ibrahim Mustafa, said the transformative program will help equip frontline workers to deliver quality healthcare services to uplift women, children, and the vulnerable in the state to further reduce preventable maternal deaths.
Therefore, together, let us move forward with renewed hope, strengthened resolve, and a shared vision for healthier Lagos, a healthier mother, a healthier child, and a healthier citizen.
Director Nursing Services, LSPHCB, Ann Oyesoya, who said the event was an affirmation that nurses and midwives matter in the healthcare system and poised as a renewed commitment to support, equip, and celebrate frontline heroes, and urged them to be steadfast in strengthening maternal health. The Lagos State government has presented e-survey documents to over 200 displaced allottees in Maigun and Okwaja communities in the riverine areas of the state. Through the Ministry of Waterfront Infrastructure Development, 200 illegal structures by the state waterfront were sealed and proper actions taken on them, with contravention notices and stop work orders served, while over 200 hoodlums were arrested and a crackdown on over 200 illegal dredging sites. Commissioner for Waterfront Infrastructure Development, Ekundayo Alebioshu, gave the hint at the ongoing ministerial press briefing at Alausa, Ikeja, to mark the achievements of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration in the second year of the second term of his administration. Alebioshu noted that in the year under review, the state government also introduced and acquired high-capacity pontoons for jetties in the state, which had been completed and at various stages of completion.
We are proud of the work that we're doing to transform our waterfronts into a vibrant and sustainable hub of economic growth, social activity, and environmental stewardship. These projects are a key part of our government's vision for the future, and we're committed to seeing it through to completion.
As part of proactive measures to address the growing threat of coastal erosion in Lagos State, Alibishu announced plans to further scale up the deployment of growing technology, a proven coastal defense system along the state's vulnerable shoreline. Alibishu also led a high-level delegation, including the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Lola De Aino, on a strategic working visit to the Kingdom of Netherlands to explore international best practices and forge partnerships for sustainable coastal management. Our correspondent Adiola Akindele reports that the ministry reaffirmed its commitment to working with international partners, federal agencies and private investors to deliver long-term climate-resilient solutions that will preserve the waterfront for Lagosians. The Lagos State government has announced an elaborate week-long commemoration of the 2025 Children's Day, joining global festivities in honoring the state's young population. With the theme, Children, Our Future and Our Responsibility, the state government said the series of events underscores the collective commitment to the well-being, safety and holistic development of children. The Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, in a statement, said the celebratory activities will commence on Tuesday, May 20 and culminate on Tuesday, May 27, featuring various engagements designed to educate, entertain and empower young citizens. The state government reaffirmed its unwavering dedication to nurturing and empowering the next generation, recognizing children as indispensable contributors to the state's future prosperity. And now to the rest of the stories. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has clarified its stance regarding the nationwide ban on sachet alcohol. Director of the FCT Directorate in the agency, Kenneth Azikiwe, stated that the recent ministerial lifting of the ban is not permanent and the temporary lifting of the ban is only valid until December 31. Azikiwe urged the public to disregard misinformation suggesting that the government had permanently lifted the restriction. He stated that the minister granted the temporary relief to allow manufacturers and regulators time to collaborate and ensure a more structured and effective implementation of the ban, highlighting the agency's ongoing efforts to sensitize the public across the country. Azikiwe noted that awareness campaigns had reached every state, adding that alcohol should not be sold to individuals under the age of 18. Ekiti State government has appealed to stakeholders to support the bid to ensure children are safe and healthy by ensuring they have unfettered access to healthcare, particularly immunization. Permanent Secretary, Ekiti State Ministry of Information, Olusegun Alabi, gave the charge in Ado-Ekiti during a one-day quarterly meeting of the Social and Behavioral Change Committee organized by the ministry in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund. Alabi stated that children's right to good health is very important in shaping the future, empowering and promoting healthy generations. Also speaking, UNICEF Social and Behavioral Change Specialist Aderonke Akinla-Adewale added that vaccine is a safe, reliable and effective means to ensure children remain healthy and free from numerous preventable diseases that can be fatal. And now to foreign news. French Minister of Justice Gerald Darmanin has announced that France is set to build a new high-security prison in its overseas territory of French Guiana to house drug traffickers and radical Islamists. The minister stated that the prison will target organized crime at all levels and the drug supply chain. Diamond Inset, the £400 million facility, which could open as early as 2028, will be built in an isolated location deep in the Amazon jungle in the northwestern region of Saint Laurent du Maroni. The plan was announced after a series of violent incidents linked to criminal gangs, which saw prisons and staff targeted across France in recent months. In our sports, Bielsa Queens players have been rewarded with 400,000 naira each for winning the 2025 Nigeria Women Football League NWFL title. The Prosperity Girls claimed the title following a 4-1 victory over Niger Rattles at the Remo Stars Stadium Ikene on Saturday. Vera Samuel netted a hat-trick for Bielsa Queens in the encounter, while Mega Cynthia scored the other goal. It was the Yenagua club's 6th NWFL title as the side topped the standings with 10 points from 5 games. Players and officials of the team are also expected to be hosted by the state government and will compete in the Wafubi Women's Champions League later this year. And that's all for the news at 4. Use the walkways where available to avoid accidents. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. On X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supported 3,673 businesses with advisory and capacity building, as well as market access opportunities? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has applauded the wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, for her commitment to improving the quality of lives, promoting the standard of healthcare service delivery, and deepening collaboration with stakeholders under her Renewed Hope initiatives to support women and the vulnerable in the state. Wife of Lagos State Governor Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu stated this at the launch and distribution of professional kits to midwives and nurses in Lagos State under the Renewed Hope initiative by Mrs. Tinubu. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has clarified its stance regarding the nationwide ban on sachet alcohol. We also told you that French Minister of Justice Gerard Damanin has announced that France is set to build a new high-security prison in its overseas territory of French Guyana to house drug traffickers and radical Islamists. And in sports, Bielsa Queens players have been rewarded with 400,000 naira each for winning the 2025 Nigeria Women Football League NWFL title. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good afternoon.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.